Hi, today I'm doing a review on the Do Nova Instant Pot. This is the 6-quart version, and I got this on Amazon. And I can show you everything. I'm going to do the unboxing and show you all that stuff. It's already unboxed, but I'm going to show you the box and what came in it. And in another video, I'll do the actual cooking part of it there. So let's get to it. Here's the box first thing. Let's get that. So this is the box it comes in. And again, this is a 6-quart one. I got this on Amazon for, it's all the sides there. I pay 50, let me get it right here. Pull up. Let's say $59.99. I actually paid $15.08. I have another video on that if you want to see how I get free stuff on Amazon. Not exactly free, but anyways, I take these surveys. But that's in another video. You can look at that up in one of my past videos. But anyways, it was $59. It was on sale on Amazon. It's a good deal. It has excellent reviews on it. Over 100,000 reviews, and I think the average is 4.7. Check that out. 4.7 out of 5 stars. So that tells me it's really good. I've looked at the other pressure cookers. I have one down here. It's a power pressure cooker that I'm going to show you also, just to compare it to. And I was looking for a popular one. Which one's the most popular? Because I've used these for about 5 years, the pressure cookers, because I can't cook. I'm horrible. I throw hot dogs in a microwave, hit it 1 minute or whatever, and they don't come out right. I ruin them. So anyways, can't cook eggs, can't cook, I'm lousy at it. So anyways, I rely on these gadgets to help me cook things, and they taste really good too. This stuff, I'm not going to recommend something that I don't use myself or I don't like or whatever. So and so far the pressure cooker's been great. I haven't used this yet, so that's yet to be seen. But I have used another one. I will show that. So let's go get into what's actually in the box. So first thing, you get the unit. In the back of it here, you can see it's got the plug in the very back, and it comes with the plug. Simple enough. I keep saying someone actually mentioned in my comments that I say a lot, and one of these days I'm actually count how many times I do that. So here's the front panel, all the buttons on it. I just said it again. This has a protective plastic cover on it. You can leave it on if you want, or peel it off. It doesn't really matter. Again. So let's take the lid off. Look at this. This is what's inside it. It's got this rubber ring inside. Well, it's not plastic rubber, whatever you want, silicone. That's important, and what they sent with it, that comes in it, is an extra one. Without this little ring here, you're not going to create a seal, so your pressure cooker is not going to work. Electric pressure cooker, it's not going to work. So it's good that they send you an extra one. I've never had one of these wear out in my older ones, but if it ever did, I had to go buy another one. So a few things that we'll go over. Let me go over this is for a condenser, catches condensation, sorry. In the back here, and you just pop it on, and it really doesn't collect hardly anything. You just put it on like that. All it does is anything around the rim that collects and drips in there, you may find it never drips anything in there. So anyways, and my other one, I didn't find anything in there. So, but anyways, that's what it's there for, just so it don't go all over the place. So let's turn it back around, and we went over this. So I'm going to put this aside, and we got the power cord, that aside. Also, that comes in the box is this rack. This rack goes in the bottom of the bowl inside the pressure cooker. It'll keep it off the bottom, so that you can cook like eggs on it, or if you bake potatoes or whatever, so it's not on the bottom actually being burned on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. I haven't tested anything like this yet, so that would be very interesting to try. but it looks like it looks pretty cool. It looks like something I'd be interested in trying because I love baked potatoes and I love eggs, and as long as they're not ruined by me cooking them without something like this. So put that aside. It also comes with the warning things I'm going to go over in a minute because that's actually very important, but it comes with a, it comes with the booklets that you'd normally find in these things. So the setup guides, and I don't think this is, there's some recipes. Looks like it's got one that has some recipes in it. And the setup, and also has, this is pretty cool. It has this sheet right here. It actually shows you the cook times. Right up here it says it, of different products. So you can look at different products down there. Like you can see different meats or whatever, or vegetables or whatever, and it'll give you the cook times on them, that's very helpful. And as I demonstrate this thing in the future, you'll see that something like this is going to come in really handy. It kind of takes the guesswork out of it, which is great. That's one of the things I like about these pressure cookers is, the ease of use. So I can actually make something that tastes good and not ruin it. So I'm going to put these aside. We covered those. Here's what else comes in there. So this tells you about the pressure release valve. Or they call it, let's see, quick release button. So that's when you're done using it and you want to, show you right here. Done using it, this is where the steam's going to come out. This is a seal right here for when it's building up steam. Once it does build up enough steam, it'll pop up, and that means pressure is ready to build inside and cook. This right here, though, will release. You press this down, it'll actually, I don't know if you heard that pop there, but it'll actually release this and release the steam that's inside the pressure cooker. And there's a safety feature in these things so that the pressure has to be down to a certain point, basically almost nothing, so you can open it, so it doesn't, you don't lose the lid, doesn't take your arm off with it. So it's a safety feature, which is great. These machines are, so far I haven't had any problems with these machines using them. So that's great. Again, I haven't used this machine yet, but we're gonna be trying it in a little bit. This particular model actually does, it's kind of like one of those models you see where they try to fit everything into one unit. Like this can sterilize things, and it can do, I don't know, bake yogurt in it or cook yogurt in it or whatever. You can do a lot of different things in this thing. And usually when they say that type of thing, sometimes you're like, well, does it really do it? I don't know. Sterilizing, that I believe, because I know any pressure cooker, you put a little bit of water in there, you put something in there, and yeah, it's going to sterilize whatever's in there, because with the pressure and steam in there, yeah, that'll sterilize it. So, but let's go over a little bit about this. So, again, this is where the steam will come out. When you press the button, the steam will come out here. You never want to have your hand over it because it will burn your hands if you're up close, but if you're up high, it's not going to do anything. If this pot gets gunked up, which can happen, and I'll tell you how that happens, you can rinse it out, which is, again, that's a really good feature that has, so for cleaning it. On the other side, this is where the steam actually comes out here. This is the pot that builds up the steam, and then the button will pop in and seal, and it'll let it build up the pressure. But these pots, all these pots here, they do pop out with a little bit of effort. They pop out so you can rinse them out, which is, again, that's a good feature. I like that. And this one here, when you're pulling it out, you got to be careful. You probably won't have to do, with this thing, you're not going to have to do it that much. I doubt very much. But that's how you pop it out. You can clean it. There we go, St. Again. But anyways, so put that back in, and there we go. So, and again, as I said, this has a locking feature. So when this is on, because it builds up a lot of pressure, when it's on, I don't know about you, but a pressure cooker can be a little nerve-wracking because it builds up an awful lot of pressure. I don't want my arm getting taken off. So that's why they have these safety features in them, and it's really good. They work really good. So let me show you the inside of the bowl. So that's the top part of it there. Oh, one more feature. Let me do this first. On each side of the handle, on each side, you can see this little slot here. That's on both sides, and that's so you can put this. It's got a, on each side it has that. You can just put this when you're done. You open it up, get a little water out of it there, so condensation. You can put this on the side. so you don't have to you try to find space for it. It's a space saver. That's actually really good. I like that feature. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And let's look inside. Let's see what's inside it. Stainless steel bowl. Okay, so it has inside, you can see it has the level areas here. It says half full and has the max. You don't want to go past the max. With the other pressure cooker, which I'm going to introduce in a moment, I did go past the max part of it there. I was making beef stew, and I had gravy in it, and I went to release the steam on it at the end, and I ended up wearing it. The gravy ended up spraying out all over me, and it was a mess. So you don't want to go, you know, it's there for a purpose, so you don't want to fill it up over that mark in there. So it'll be interesting. This is stainless steel. If you heard me over that, bing, bing, bing. But it's 6 quarts. And put this down here. Get out of the way. Here is the important thing. So I showed you this one. This is about the release valve there, the steam. Very important to read those things. And here's another one. This is really important. When I opened this box up, this was right inside here without the underneath the pan. So, and the reason it's in there, that's the heating element in there. You never want to fill this thing up without putting it in the pan. Don't put it inside the heating element. Don't ever do that. You'll ruin the unit. So, and you know, you cause, I don't know, maybe a fire or something. I don't know, but I'm sure you ruin the unit. So, be very careful there. So they have a warning on it. That's good. Read the warnings and read the instructions also. Very important. So let me show you a little comparison with these. So, on, twist it, that locks it. So right now I can pick this up because the lid is shut tight. It's actually not locked, but if I did turn it on, it will lock when the pressure builds up enough and all that. So, okay, this is another warning slip here too that came with it. So again, read all the warnings that do come with it. It is important. You don't want to. Hitting the mic. You don't want to get hurt or anything like that, or cause the unit to get damaged. So here's the one that I used before, and again, my mother, she actually showed me, because I ruined everything, so about 5 years ago she actually had one of these, this exact model in fact. This happens to be a new one I bought 2 years ago. And she showed me how the thing works and how it's cooked and everything, and I was pretty amazed. I'm like, wow, that seems so easy. It's easy to clean up. So this is the I think it's made by Power. It's called, let's see, Power. It's called the Power Cooker. Now, this is an older version. They actually have a new version of this one. This is older. You can see it doesn't have a whole lot of buttons there and whatever, but anyway, it's an 8 quart also. So if you look at it, it looks like it might be a little bit bigger because this is 6 quart, this is 8 quarts. But here's a similarity. Whoops, my cat's knocking on the door there. She wants to get out. Similarities with it. You both have a seal in there. You know, here's that silicone seal. The pressure release valve right here. You know, same thing. So, anyways, my point with them too is that these units are great to use. And why did I pick this one now to try? And here we go. All the units are going to have something a little bit different with them. Otherwise, you'd buy the. There would only be one of them, I guess. I don't know. But for the most part, they just do the same thing. So, anyways, I'm going to show you the bowls. So, inside, this is the bowl with the 8 quart one. This is non-stick surface in there, which is great for cleanup. What I don't like about it, and it's tough to, it's not coming out. In fact, I don't think it's not coming out, but it's the bottom of it. The non-stick is starting. It's been 2 years, and I do use this thing often. The non-stick is actually starting to wear off. Oh my God, I just desperately wanted to get out. Hold on, Aster. Okay. Here, you see the difference in size. The 6 quart, so get 8 quarts, 6 quarts. This is stainless steel, so that'll be interesting to see if this is easy to clean like this one. If this one sticks to it, so it's easy to rinse out and everything. But I wanted to try something different, and again, this got really good reviews. This is the latest greatest thing out there. So review over 100,000 reviews. I mean, you know, people like it, so it's popular. So I'm going to give it a try. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I wanted to show a little comparison about different ones. So we got a stainless steel. That should last a real long time. That's how it does. But again, Amazon, $59, $59.99, sorry, on sale. And this in here. Let me get the cover on this time. I'll do it the right way. There we go. It'll look better if I could do this the right way. Like that, real easy. I can't believe I screwed it up before. I literally had it backwards. And that's it. So that's the unboxing of it. And I'm going to try cooking a few things. Most of my knocking the mic off. I'll try cooking a few things, different things in here. I'll put a few different videos of things I can cook. Give an example of some of the things I do like. I like taking rice-a-roni. Is really easy to do. I put rice-a-roni in here. Different types of rice-a-roni. They have different styles. Like one has cheddar cheese in it, or whatever. And I'll put a couple boxes of that in there. I'll cut up some chicken or pork or anything. Any of the meats there, you can throw it in there. You can throw bacon in there. I mean, mac and cheese in there. You can put bacon in it. And it's just so easy to do. You know, you can also take a frozen vegetables or fresh vegetables like carrots or something. I've cut carrots up before, throw them in there, cook them. Mini potatoes, ones that are like this big. I would take those and throw them in there and just cook them, and that's it. And I would set it this, it would probably take, my other pressure cooker would take 10 minutes to, once the pressure builds up, it took 10 minutes to cook it. So the pressure has to build up to a certain point. That could take, basically from the time, I put it this way, for me to make a meal, from the time I start to the time I finish is probably, I'd say 25 minutes to 30 minutes, but about 15 minutes of that time, I'm not doing anything. I'm, you know, off watching TV or whatever until it's done. So it's really easy to do this stuff. You can cook a steak in this thing, believe it or not, and it comes out really good. I'll show you. I'll get a video on hopefully that too. Maybe we'll do some steak tips and stuff. Cook that in there. It comes out really good. And I know you've heard things before. People say, "Well, if I could do it, anyone could do it." I'm not kidding you. I'm a horrible cook. I am awful at cooking. So if I can make a really good meal in this thing, you know, you could too. It really is easy, and that's one of the reasons why I like these things. Hopefully I will like this one. I haven't actually done anything with it yet, so, but I'm fairly certain I will if it cooks like the other one. Yeah. And my other one, as I said, the pan, what I don't like about it is the nonstick pan starts to, after a couple of years, it just starts to lose the nonstick on it. It doesn't get to be a problem then. So we're going to try the stainless steel in here. I think that's a good idea. So anyways, join me in for my next videos too. I will do some cooking and see how that goes. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate if you subscribe. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you again. Have a good day.